Welcome to my channel. Back with another movie recap. This is comedy and drama genre movie and it has 7.3 IMDb rating. The name of the movie is Triangle of Sadness and release year is 2022. The film is about a male model and his girlfriend that are caught in an amusingly weird situation while on a cruise with an assortment of around dozen co-passengers. Things don't go smooth at all with a raging storm making things difficult, they get shipwrecked and all now need to make compromises to survive. I hope you enjoy watching my recap and as quick reminder this video contains spoilers. Chapter 1, Carl and Yaya. Carl, a male model, goes to a modeling call where he feels out of place. Carl feels bitter towards supermodel and influencer Yaya because, despite her higher income, she still expects him to foot the bill for their dinner dates. They argue over gender roles and finances. Yaya confesses that she is only seeing Carl for the attention they would receive on social media and her desire to become a trophy bride. Nonetheless, Carl assures her that she will eventually love him. Chapter 2, The Boat. As a social media campaign, a superyacht extends an invitation to Carl and Yaya for a lavish cruise. In addition to Dmitry and Vera, a Russian oligarch, there are Clementine and Winston, an elderly couple who have amassed a fortune making ammunition and other arms, Therese, a wheelchair individual who can only speak a single sentence in German after suffering from stroke, and Jarmo, a lonesome tech millionaire who flirts with Yaya. While the staff attends to each and every one of the guests' wants and needs, they relax and enjoy themselves aboard the boat. Every member of the team is required to swim in the ocean per the customer's ludicrous expectations, which are enforced by Paula, the head of staff. Despite the chef's warnings that the food may spoil, the kitchen staff is also instructed to swim. In an unintended consequence, Carl gets the crew member fired after venting to Paula about how Yaya finds him attractive. Thomas Smith, who is in charge of the boat, is content to stay in his stateroom and drink. In the midst of a storm, Paula convinces Thomas to get sober enough to eat at the captain's supper. Panic ensues when a number of passengers experience severe seasickness, nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, possibly as a result of the cuisine. Over the intercom, the inebriated Thomas and Dmitry argue for communism and capitalism, respectively. A number of passengers sustain injuries as the ship is tossed around by the storm, sewage overflows, and electricity goes out. Upon the arrival of daybreak, the yacht is sunk by pirates who have just attacked, using a grenade to murder Clementine and Winston. Chapter 3, The Isle. Carl, Yaya, Dmitry, Therese, Paula, Jarmo, Nelson, the ship's mechanic, whom Dmitry accuses of being a pirate, and Abigail, the cleaning woman, are a tiny number of survivors that manage to flee to an island. Paula initially insists that Abigail serves the passengers on the trip. Abigail revolts and takes over command by refusing to give anybody food when it gets obvious that no one else can survive without her survival abilities, which include things like fishing and making fire. By offering Carl food in return for sexual favors, she is able to force him into a sexual partnership and get her own private bed within a lifeboat. The group celebrates when Jarmo uses a rock to murder an abandoned donkey for its meat. Dmitry, Nelson, and the others join in the celebration. Carl contemplates abandoning Yaya for Abigail, and Yaya becomes envious of him. Abigail offers to accompany Yaya on her journey across the island, disregarding Carl's worries. They find a rock-cut lift and realize they've been trapped close to a 5-star resort. Therese runs across a beach vendor upon her return to camp, but she can't explain her predicament to him. Abigail is afraid she may lose her power if she enters, but Yaya is ecstatic since she found the elevator. After that, she's about to throw a rock at Yaya, but she changes her mind when Yaya, who is completely unaware, offers to be Abigail's helper and help her land better jobs. In another part of the forest, Carl is running about in a panic. That was recap of Triangle of Sadness. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed my recap, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to not miss videos like this.